he blames inflation on the pandemic, as if the pandemic is just this amorphous thing that controls us. No, what happened during COVID-19 is government policies in the name of COVID harmed us, harmed our economy.
Inflation has been a global problem because the pandemic disrupted our supply chains, and Putin's unfair and brutal war in Ukraine disrupted energy supplies as well as food supplies, blocking all that grain in Ukraine. But we're better positioned than any country on earth right now.
It wasn't the virus that did this. It was politicians reacting to the virus. He blamed inflation on the pandemic supply chain and on Putin's brutal war, but this is not true. This is not true at all. And even if it were, let's entertain the premise of that second part, Putin's brutal war to blame for inflation. Well, there was a peace deal between the Russians and the Ukrainians that was this close to coming to fruition a couple months ago, a year ago. It's actually been a year ago now, almost a year ago. And what stopped that? Western leaders like Boris Johnson from the United Kingdom stopped that peace deal. So if Putin's war is to blame for inflation, which it's not, but even if it were, Western nations like the United States and the United Kingdom are to blame for creating this war into a forever war. So Putin's not to blame for that, Western nations are. Inflation falling every month compared to what? When something falls by a fraction of a percentage point, that is not the comparison that Biden thinks it is. The everyday American citizen is struggling to put gas in their car and food on their table. Eggs, milk, baby formula. This has been a stress that's been riding on our backs for the last year. The reason that we are facing inflation is because Joe Biden spends money that we don't have. And when you spend money that we don't have, whether it's on the Ukraine Forever war, whether it's on policies that are masked as COVID relief but really aren't, what happens is spending money we don't have devalues our dollar. When the dollar is devalued, that causes inflation. This is just elementary economics. Biden knows this, his speechwriters know this, and I think the American people know this as well. That's why when people are asked about the economy, they are dissatisfied with what Biden has done. They know that Bidenflation is Biden's fault. Hi guys, it's Liz Wheeler. Don't forget to watch my show, The Liz Wheeler Show, every night at 7 p.m. on the First TV. You can download the free First TV app, or you can visit thefirsttv.com/Liz and start watching today.